And we're live! Good afternoon, evening. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome to the Hump Day Chin Wag, where basically it's midweek. What have we got to talk about? There's probably lots of things to talk about, and I'm going to have a discussion with some of my co-hosts that you find on my gaming channels, as well as some of the live stuff that we do. So, the idea, this is episode number 1. As you can imagine, the episode is going to be a bit loose. And it's certainly for the first few weeks to probably a couple of months, it's going to be a bit loose in terms of what the content's about, where the direction's going, as we kind of find our feet and have a chinwag together. But the idea is, let's come together midweek with our cup of tea, and you've got to be coming with a cup of tea, Grandad Saurus, and we'll have a general chinwag about what's going on in the world, whether it's the chat regards entertainment, politics, religion, football, sport, you name it. Whatever comes up, we've got a few juicy things to talk about today. But before we get to those things, let me bring in some of our co-hosts. And at first, the brother from another mother. Let's bring on the Smoo. Hello. How you doing?
What's up? Doing good, man. Doing good.
Have you got a cup of tea or your coffee ready?
I'm caffeinated, dude. I'm ready.
Caffeinated. That's good. That's good to see you, my friend. So yeah, like I was saying before, obviously the session, we're going to have a general chinwag about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not expecting anyone to come with any form of agenda at first. We're just here to talk to you guys in the audience, of which I can see plenty of people there already. It's good to see you guys. Good to see you.
Imagine having an agenda.
Imagine having an agenda. Imagine having some form of guide of which to follow. We all know what's going to happen. We're just going to diversify into talking about bullshit almost 9 times out of 10, and that's the
Diverse.
If we use the managerial speaker to squeeze it in, if we try and get all the diversity words in there in the first 10 minutes, we score points with Google apparently.
Oh, yeah, the ESG points. Yeah. That's
ESG.
yeah.
We've got to be ESG. I mean, this day and age. I mean,
absolutely.
Some of the stuff we're going to talk about today is a bit fucking ESG-ish.
Yeah.
So, next, another co-host that appears on the Team Day Tuesdays. Let's bring out Dealbreaker. How you doing, brother?
Good evening.
Yo.
I have my coffee as well.
Good lad, good lad.
Yeah, we're prepared.
Well
Cheers.
prepared. I mean, it's got to be done. I mean, the thing is that it's the middle of the week. It's called Hump Day for a reason. Everyone's absolutely knackered.
Everybody
all
loves the
waiting for
Hump
the
Day.
weekend. I'm halfway through my annual leave, and it doesn't feel like I've actually had a day off. It's because the wife keeps on beating me. That's what I think it is. Ref says, hail D. No, that's Rick.
That's the wrong one.
Moving too quick.
Hello, Rick.
Be careful letting the
Hey, Rick.
German speaker have an agenda.
You mean this?
9. Right, next, and a fellow Englishman hails all the way from up north somewhere, but he was in the RAF, and the RAF is pretty gay. So let's bring out Stasis Key. How you doing, buddy?
I was going to say I'm the DEI executive. Now you just made me proper gay. It's like that. Especially class me as up north. I've got the most southern accent out of you. So yeah.
You don't sound like a northerner at all.
No, not
But
at all.
you've got long hair.
Hey, from London,
so
you
it's
get.
That's even worse.
If you
That's it. Off. Get me off.
if you want to be from London, you've got to have a decent accent.
Well, I haven't. No, it's been like as you said. If you ever know anybody in the military, they lose their accent. Like all my family are proper like slimy. Right, mate. You know, proper Londoners. Whereas I've lost it. But, yeah, living in Northumberland, Norfolk. You know, all over the place. It's just like that, like Cornwall. You lose it after a while. But yeah.
And
we're still the
That's
best
true.
service. Still the best service.
You might be the best service, but you're not the senior service. So
Well, we're the good-looking service.
Because you've got long hair, you look like.
Well, we've
fairies.
got hair still. We leave with our hair.
Exactly. We don't give a shit about pressing our uniform. We just go to battle. You guys, flat top shirt lifters.
That's it. Yeah, bloody hell. With 5-star hotel. Let's go.
5-star hotels, sunshine on the weekend. Shocking. Right, and talking about the proper English accents, let's bring out the Ickle Pickle.
Good evening, guys.
Evening.
So there we go. We've got the Cockney in.
Yeah, you got the proper Cockney.
Yeah, I'm West London,
we've got
so
the
yeah, I'll
Cockney
let
in
you off
effect.
that, yeah.
So just saying a quick, just gonna say hello, a quick hello to the people in chat. We've got Refs in chat. How you doing,
Evening,
Ref?
Ref.
With Tracy Reeves.
Hey.
Abe,
Long time no see, Tracy.
Abe, I did
Oh
send
no!
you the link.
Can we block Abe? He always gets me in the shit on my channel. Just get him out. Just block him.
I sent
Hashtag
Abe
ban
the link,
Abe.
albeit I sent Abe the link probably about 10 minutes ago.
What? Oh no!
But I sent
no.
Abe the link so Abe could jump in. So at any point in time, we could have some special guests.
No, he's on
So-
some dodgy site at the moment, trying to figure out what to explode the channel with.
Probably. Oh, just
Well, that's
wait
easier
until
than 10 years ago, mate.
Yeah.
just wait until we start talking about some of the shit that's going
Topics.
on in the fucking news. It's great. Right, okay. So Tracy Reeves is in the chat. We have got Rick. Hail Chinwaggers. How you doing, Rick? It's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you as always. Liam's in the house. Yo.
Ayo.
Very, very easy. Our fellow Bendover. Smooth is a good boy, apparently.
Am I?
I need proof of that.
Rumor
Ruben.
has it I'm a terrible person, but I don't know.
Yeah. you keep on being put onto these fucking lists, mate.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know
That
what you
sounds
fucking
really
do.
wrong. What lists? What lists?
Oh, mate. Smooth,
Oh, I can get into that. Just
We'll-
apparently because I'm associated with certain people, I got put on a registered pedophile list for no fucking reason. I just found
No-
out randomly
no reason
while
at all.
we're looking. No reason at all.
And it's not just that. He gets dumped onto fucking list after list. Someone put him on a list because he had DJ in his name and he doesn't DJ that often. But
It's just a hobby.
Smooth cops a load of bollocks. He really does cop a load of bollocks.
Well,
Oh, dear.
to be fair, we don't know what the meaning DJ is for those people, so
Yeah. Deaf Jew.
I don't
Are you a deaf
I don't
Jew?
fucking know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Rick, apparently he's a right scouser. Nice. Who else we got in chat? Abe, Status Geek. Abe, never.
Daily
Ickler
is fine.
Pickler. Never been cute. Of course, it's Ickle Pickle, but I've always called it Ickler Pickler. Daily Dysfunctions in chat as well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello. And yeah, I think that's pretty much us caught up with chat. Every now and again, depending on what's going on, I'll highlight the stuff. Right. So, I was going to discuss this, and I started showing Deal Breaker this before the chat started. Who's heard of Melanin Gamers, and who has heard of The Watch?
I heard of the watch, but Melanin Gamers is a bit new to me.
No,
That's
you're gonna
the
have to
company.
educate me on both. Yeah.
Okay, so
Melanin
as
is the company that made this weird list, right?
Yeah. So think of Melanin Gamers being the same as Black Girl Gamers.
Black Girl Magic.
Black Girl Magic. One of those groups where they've just taken the color of their skin and trying to isolate people out of that particular.
You mean
area of
racists?
gaming. Basically
Right,
racist,
yeah.
but you're not allowed to call them racists. And Woe Patrol, I mean, the thing is, I've said it on Twitter a few times. I turned around and said, the whole idea of segregation is going backwards. Why are we ever fucking trying to segregate ourselves, even this day and age? Why are we trying to pigeonhole ourselves into, I'm a melanin gamer, or I'm a white gamer? I don't give a fuck. I just want to play games.
Yeah.
I do call myself a
about
pasty
skills.
white man, if that helps, because I'm proper like milk bottle. So like,
Well,
I don't think most people like, yeah.
You might be
Being,
milk
like,
bottle,
I
but-
might, yeah. Vitamin D deficient.
What is sunlight again?
Yeah, sunlight.
Ickle Pickle will confirm I am the whitest man going. I do not tan. I haven't tanned ever since I came out of the armed forces. That's the last time I changed colour. was bright,
50 odd degrees on the back of a ship,
Yep.
comes on cam to say hello, and he looked like a goddamn cooked lobster.
I was this colour. I was colour of the Japanese freaking colour in my bloody cap. I was this colour.
That's the colour
You're
I
saying
get.
you were more white than a Japanese man? Is that what you're
Oh my
saying?
god! When I used to go on holiday, my mates used to take the piss, RAF mates, because I used to go whiter in the sun. That's how bad I was. I used to go lobster red. They're like,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a nice tan there, and then I get whiter as the days go on. They're like,
But
how
that
is
was
this
him.
happening?
24 hours later, he actually looked like a bottle of milk.
Yeah. And this zombie, I'm whiter than you. I make vampires look Jamaican. Fucking Rick. Oh
What?
dear. That's
Wow.
fucking look Jamaican. Oh, bloody hell, Rick. That's
Yeah,
fucking
man.
crazy. But yeah, I'd spent some time out in the Gulf, obviously doing mine disposal. You're right, Pete. How you doing? Doing mine disposal. And in all of this time, I'd never tanned. So I decided, fuck it. Do you know what? I haven't picked up bloody colour yet. Let's use suntan oil, factor 0.0, which is basically just banana cooking oil. I jumped up on the upper deck, spent about 5 hours on the upper deck, and yeah.
Bit of Tropicana, was it?
Yeah, and I went this colour of red for about 2 days, and then I went white again. It was great. Right, we've got one more person with us. Hail, Jack. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, Jack.
Hello there.
How's
Hello.
things?
Comes in
All
like
right,
Obi-Wan Kenobi, like that.
Hello there.
Yeah.
I'm struggling a little bit because I've been coughing all week, so I'm a little bit broken. Bit of
You
a
sound a bit
cold.
rough.
You sound like you need to gargle something really salty.
But that's been the problem, mate. I've been gargling all week,
Yeah.
and
That's not gonna
now,
exist.
Gotta earn money somehow, mate. Gotta pay the bills.
Yeah, you
So-
just got to watch. You are below Tomby, so just watch out there.
I'm not saying nothing. But if I see this going a little bit, we know what's going on. But it's good to see you, Jack. Good to see you.
Thank you for
So-
inviting me.
No, I mean the thing is like I said to the rest of the guys, there's no strict agenda at the minute. We're just sucking and seeing. We want to just feel how these things can come together. I've got a few
Got it.
things to just throw into the mix,
Yeah.
just for tonight's discussion. But it's more for the chat to understand who we are, what we do, have a laugh, chinwag, take the piss out, stasis geek mainly. And yeah, just
That's what we're here for.
and let Ickle Pickle tell us off when we're talking bollocks. Because she does that to me all the time, so I thought I'd share.
She's
the,
our
share the
chief
wealth.
diversity officer, guys. So best behave in the chat.
Keep listening.
Hello, Tam.
Hiya, mate.
Tam's just like, fuck off.
Yep. Pickle Rickle trying to be Geordie, never.
Never turn.
Oh dear.
Mm-mm.
Trying to be Geordie. Abe, I'm so white, people keep calling me Casper. Yeah, I can see that as well. But the thing is, that's what they called me as well. They called me that in the armed forces, apart from Bob.
Casper the friendly gay.
Yeah, pretty much. that was exactly what it was. Drop some soap and I'll be there in a flash. It was like, there I was, gone.
Okay.
That's
Pickle Rickle,
a
this
Welsh thing
guy-
to say, that is. And there I was, gone.
No, that's the old Welsh joke, isn't it? I lost my bike the other day. I went to go to get it, and there it was.
And there it was,
Gone.
gone.
Fucking crazy.
You
Frickin'
see
Welsh,
those two
Jack.
houses over there? Mine's the one in
Mine's
the middle.
Have you noticed though, fucking Jack, that we have never met in real life, but we know exactly the same fucking jokes? Ain't it crazy how some jokes just spread across the UK? And of course, deal
It's
breakers are
stereotypes, though, as well.
like, what the fuck have I gotten my fucking self into? Oh, bless. So I guess that actually raises a good question for deal breaker. Do you find, obviously I've just done an example of a joke that no doubt Stasis Geek, Jack, myself have all heard in the UK. Do you ever come across situations like that where over in the Netherlands you'll go to a different place and they know exactly the same jokes?
No.
So it's pretty gay over in
And
the
so, no,
Netherlands.
no.
then? So they're not
There's
very funny.
typical like UK jokes, right? And typical
Yeah.
Dutch jokes.
Yeah, got you.
At least I got Smooth with me. He's my neighbor, so
Oh, it's not too,
we can share
I
some
don't-
of the
I
things.
don't know whether that's a good
Figuratively
thing
and
or bad.
literally. So
Yeah.
How many Germans does it take to change a light bulb? Just one. We have no sense of humor.
I am funny bot.
it reminds me of
Yeah, but
the
it's
good night stories that I was read to as a kid, like the thumb sucker.
Yes, there was a boy who had some thumbs. He kept sucking his thumbs. His mother.
split him off.
Now he has no thumbs. It's the end.
the end.
Coincidentally, I have a pair of scissors next to me. And I would just
I'm
that tell you.
thinking. I'm thinking.
I'm thinking, Hans.
What are you thinking about? Fucking Jesus Christ.
Gonna go into an episode of Hello Hello in a minute.
Oh, mate. Right, okay.
Good moaning.
So let's just quickly bring up this. So I'm going to bring up this survey. So let's get into the toxic rating system called the Watch that melanin gamers have decided to drop on the world, as if we don't need enough bullshit in the gaming space. Bearing in mind, each one of us plays games in various different forms, keeps us entertained. Absolutely everyone that's on this panel plays games. So everyone that's in chat, make sure that you drop into these guys. I will add all of their links into the description so that everyone's available going forward. But we will share that towards the end.
And just so that we can qualify it, we are authorized to talk about this because I identify as a black woman. So we can talk about
Well, you're the
this.
whitest
Okay.
black guy that we know, Jack.
You are the whitest black guy. I mean, that's recognized on Twitter. And
Yep.
Stasis Geek is the gayest guy, and that's recognized on Twitter. So that's fine. So I'm going to share this screen. My God.
Is that a poll? Can we have a poll?
We could have a poll. Hold on.
There you
Yeah,
go.
let's have a poll.
You gays and your polls.
Let's do
No,
a poll.
who's the gayest? Let's do the poll. Let's do the poll.
Whom the gayest?
Are you just gonna have my name 4 times?
Fuck off.
Stasis. Who? That's number 5. Who?
God damn it! I voted for myself.
Fucking children.
We're off to a great
Oh,
start.
dear.
I can tell.
There you go. Polls for holes.
Oh,
Right, okay. Poll
you
is
say
up,
some very
guys.
questionable
Who is the
things in the
gayest?
last 2
Who is
days.
the gayest?
Pete, that's the second day in a row you say something questionable on stream, by the way. Second
Apparently,
day in a row.
Status Geek
God!
is...
Jesus, literally everybody's voting now. Like, I just see the voting.
well, the thing is, Status Geek number 1 is winning with 67% of
Okay.
the votes.
There you go. I'm gonna mess
So
it up
we'll,
Wow.
we'll leave this going
said it's
for around about 10
polls,
minutes
right?
and find out. We'll find out in 10 minutes who's the gayest. Right. Fucking Jesus Christ.
All right, let's get on with it. Black girl magic.
Wait, do I get a
Black girl
prize?
magic.
Just lube?
Black Girl Magic. Right,
Black Girl
present,
Magic.
share screen. We are going to look at...
Why have you got Chubba Lubba playing in the background? By the way, isn't this like
the ducks.
Isn't
the
this
ducks.
like as is? Yeah, feeding the ducks.
Feeding
That's
the Ducks.
right. Yeah,
It's a Streamlabs audio file.
Did you, Jake?
is it?
Yeah, it's a Streamlabs audio file. So we're allowed to play it. So I've just put it on really subtly
Rating.
because, see, I'm one for playing mind games. You see, the second people hear that, they're going to be instantly. I know that music. These guys
Yeah.
are great. I've heard this before. See, professionals. That's how we're going to do it.
You see, I play music behind my streams so that it makes it harder to make audio, AI audio
Yeah.
recordings of me, that sort of thing.
Shall I tell you what's really funny? If I just show this image, so Jack's down there in the bomb. If I show the message from Jake, suddenly Jake's with us. It's not
Yay!
Jack. And then suddenly Jack starts speaking, and it's like Jake speaking. How you doing, Jake? Oh, we have a black gentleman here giving us passes. Then we are good.
You got the
No,
hall pass.
I said black woman.
Well, Ref
I identify as a black
the
woman.
Black Queen.
Don't misgender me. Don't misrace me.
Oh yes. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at this
let's get
fucking
going.
watch bullshit.
Toxicity rating.
The toxicity rating, the world's first rating system monitoring game racism, gendering, discrimination, and the overall toxicity in the online gaming communities.
I already have a
Each-
contender for number 1.
Oh mate. Let me just hide some of these because they're fucking daft. Each rating was created by surveying hundreds of gamers. Hundreds. How many gamers in the
Hundreds.
world are there? There's billions.
Millions?
So this isn't even
At least 3.
a statistical fucking snot in the ocean.
So
this data means nothing.
they interviewed their mates.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Their own bubble.
100%. You
Went
can
around the
guarantee-
alphas. Yep.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna give you almost a thought experiment, but it's not. It's Tomby just spouting. So you've got melanin gamers. Clearly, they are of a coloured descent. They are going to have people join their groups in their forums, and I bet they're going to have a checkbox that says, "Are you white?" And then those people are not coming in. If people do get in because they are coloured, they're the people they interviewed. I can almost guarantee.
Imagine being that bigoted.
Imagine. I mean, there's clearly an agenda with the website. There's clearly an agenda with the name of the rating system, and to call it the Watch. I mean,
see, I already take issue with the games that are being shown here already. I mean, we've got Call of Duty, we've got fucking Fortnite, Minecraft, and then you got Apex and Valorant. Valorant is the LGBT's favorite game from the competitive ones, next to Overwatch.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
they already are a bit biased there. And you got freaking Animal Crossing. I'm like, okay.
You can get banned from Apex Legends if you mispronounce a character. So
That's true. Yeah.
And that's simply mispronouncing the character's name. You
Yeah.
can get banned.
Right.
It's like not even a little ban. It's like, bye-bye, see you later. But then you'd have to admit that you're playing Apex Legends and stuff. So
I have no problem with journalists saying
Neither do I.
that I have no problem with journalists saying that, in our opinion, this is toxic, this is shit, we don't like it. You know, but they do it about fucking politicians all the time. We don't like their policies. Aren't they shit? You know, but at no point are they mandating that if they contain these items or these qualities that they don't like, that they can't be played or that people are banned or that... do you get what I mean? That's where you got to draw the line. It's all right for these guys to have a fucking opinion, yeah? But we don't have to live by that. You can call these games shit if you want. I would call some of those games on their shit too.
see you later, Liam.
But I don't care if people want to fucking play them. You know what I mean?
I mean,
I couldn't care less what your fucking skin color was, whether you wanted to fucking play it or not. To call yourself melanin fucking gamers, you're just singling yourself out. It's just this whole victim culture, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's this whole
victim mentality. It's the victim mentality that they're employing, whether it's over on TV, whether it's in any form of entertainment, whether it's in gaming, whatever. It really doesn't matter. It's this whole
Rocket League, you're a car.
Yeah, exactly.
cars can be racist, don't you know?
Keep in mind, most of these games listed here are competitive games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Competitive games.
If you're a white player, yeah, and you're playing against a black player, your car can be racist if you're scoring more points, right? If you're scoring more points, because maybe there's something about the way that you play that is oppressive to the skills and the abilities, apparently, of black players.
Yep. Is it in the
So we need more equity in gaming,
Rick's 100% right here. It's
In
participation
skills.
trophies. These are kind of douchebags that play games, cry foul when they're losing because they haven't got the skill to be any better, and then request that other people are banned so that the skill level is the same across the board and everyone gets participation trophies.
Not everyone wants to play a cozy slice of life game. Not
No.
everyone wants to play that.
I want to hammer people
Like if
into
you
the
get
fucking
spawned
ground.
in, like Call of Duty, if you get spawned in and you keep
Yep.
dying, you keep dying, then get out of that forum, go to another forum, and that's probably what it is. Other games, I can laugh I've played Rocket League and I was shit at it, and I laughed my tits off how bad I was, and I found it funny. Keep on playing because I was just like, what the effing hell was going on? But that's it. I didn't care. Like I don't care who I'm playing against. It's a laugh. You know, they could like even if I was in a voice, take the piss out of me because I know I'm shit and I find it funny that I'm on there. and it's just like, give it a go because I'm having fun. I don't care. It's like that. But that back and forth, like you can't have it because of race or whatever agenda. It's just absolutely stupid. It's just like you're supposed to be there. You log on, you buy, you do the demos because you want to have fun. You don't, and that's it. Agenda number one, let's have fun. If somebody's taking the piss out of you, come out of that forum or get out of voice.
I mean, see, the thing is,
mute that chat.
So
or take the piss back. Grow some congas and actually take the piss back.
The thing is, we've been playing a lot of games in the past few years collectively. I mean, Call of Duty. We've all played at least one Call of Duty in our lives, I would assume. And the thing is, if you look at it from that side, you raising an excellent point, Stasis, because if you play a game online, you just constantly fucking suck at it. You just either get very fucking salty or you just laugh at how terrible you are. Most of these people probably have never played a fucking competitive game in their life, and they just see the list and they're like, yeah, this is probably accurate, and just go with it. I bet you like half of these people who did the poll don't even play fucking video games themselves.
Well, we'll expand a couple of these in a minute when we're looking at the numbers, and we'll explain how stupid they are. Deal breaker, any thoughts from your perspective?
Well, like I said, Apex Legends already has the banhammer, right?
Yep.
Call of Duty has a whole thing. I talked about it more times on my stream regarding Drag Queen Story Hour and them.
Yep.
So I don't get the point why they bash those games while they're actively trying to segregate people.
Yeah, and 100%. The segregation is what we're trying to avoid. Grums brings it up all the time over on Twitter. We are trying to desegregate people, not segregate. What's the fucking point in shoehorning us all into discrete little camps? Because we might as well be back in 1944.
But that's the whole fucking point, isn't it? That is the whole fucking point from their point of view. Yep. It is the fucking 1930s and America. We never had any of it. We've had harmony and peace between fucking black people in the UK and white people and other cultures. We've been such a multicultural society for such a fucking long time. I was just thinking about it. Xbox lobbies, right? Xbox lobbies. No, I'm being deadly serious about this, and let me get it out right. Xbox lobbies when some of my nephews were teenagers, let's say, they would go on there and like I would like go in there and I'd say to them, yeah, what you playing? Oh yeah, Call of Duty. And I was like, right, so what do you get to play online and that? You can hear them through the what's it. And he's like, he takes it off, and all you can hear is shouting and screaming and all that kind of stuff. He says, yeah, I hate it because all you hear is fucking N-words and all this and that, right? But it's mainly the American players. It's mainly the American players that do all that. You don't really get much. And that's the point, is that I don't know what it was like in America, yeah, but for us, we didn't have any of this fucking... We got over segregation a long time. I don't even think we had segregation, did we, in the UK?
No, we never really went down
everyone
that route.
Mingled.
Yep. We never had it. So next week, what I want to do, or in a couple of weeks, I want to get ask our friend Rick, who's in chat currently, to join us as well, just to have a chinwag over it. But we never really properly had segregation in the UK. We, from I would say 1800s, we just said nah, fuck it. We just had everyone mingling, We just didn't give a fuck. Even before then, no, you could go even further back.
But this is what I'm thinking to myself, because slavery ended a long time ago, and we fought very hard to help.
We spearheaded that, guys.
Yeah, and so
apologies, America, you didn't come first with banning slavery. It was actually the Brits.
We were like going from place to place. The Royal Navy was going out there and fucking sinking slave ships, not necessarily with the slavers on them. Yeah. But you get my point. We were doing it. But
Yeah,
I guess what my point is right. So one of the examples that I always like to give is that there's this training video for GIs back in the Second World War, and it's got Burgess Meredith doing the the acting for it and like the narrating for it. If you don't know who Burgess Meredith is, he played Mickey in Rocky, the old trainer. He played the Penguin in the original Batman series.
Yep.
He's been in loads of different roles, but he was a big Hollywood actor, and he's the one who's doing this thing, right? There's this scene in it, right, where there's some American GIs. They're at a British sort of, country sort of train station or whatever. A black GI gets off the train and he walks up to the window to the lady that he's just been talking to, and she holds his hand and she says, "Now, you remember the next time you're in town, you come and have dinner with us, yeah?" And he's like, "Thank you very much, ma'am," and he's like, he walks off, that sort of thing. And then Burgess Meredith turns to the camera and he says, "Now, you see that? That might have been, that might seem out of the norm, yeah, for us Americans, but here, that's the way that it's been for a really, really long time." And so, and then it goes into this whole big speech about giving the Negro the vote and all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? But the point is that the British don't deal in this kind of fucking shit. Yes, there's racism.
Yep, we're not saying that.
We're not denying that there is racism still on the fucking streets of Britain. We agree that there is blatant racism on the streets of Britain, but it also goes both ways. The majority of regular, normal people are kind to each other and they don't fuck with each other.
I'm gonna ask Ickle Pickle now just a question, because obviously Ickle Pickle, for those that didn't know, actually grew up in London almost all alive. How did you find the mixing of whites and coloured people in the various different cultures in your youth, especially in school?
Where I lived was actually called Little Italy. It was mostly displaced Italians from the war.
Yeah.
And the younger generation were fine. We didn't have many black kids in our school at all. One we used to call our teddy bear. One we used to tell him he glowed in the dark every time he smiled. And the other one was an American girl. But we all got along. What people now class as insults were actually just friendly banter. I mean, I used to get called a white honky, and I used to laugh myself stupid. It was a joke. We were messing around. We were all mates. It didn't matter what colour we were.
Yeah. And that's the point, isn't it? We don't give a fuck what colour you are. We don't give a fuck if you lick the other side of the stump, or you like Status Geek and you go down notching a cock every now and again. We really don't give a fuck. We just want to entertain ourselves. We want to entertain you guys. We want to have fun. We want to have a laugh. We don't want to take everything too seriously, because the world's fucking too serious half the time. We just want to have a little bit of escapism, especially in gaming. That's the whole point, is separate ourselves from the fucking bollocks that's outside, play some games, have a laugh with each other. We don't need this fucking bullshit coming into our lives. I mean,
don't talk to me about disadvantage, right? Because most of my black mates who fucking play me at games, they beat my fucking ass.
But
do you know what I mean? It's all about, and in some other games, I beat their ass. It's all about skill level in the game. I don't know why we've got to be segregated so that you can have more equity. I don't understand that.
You know where the good speech about all is?
Yeah, go for it.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah. Yep.
And the thing is, gaming has always been inclusive. I don't know where these people come from, and they're like, "Yeah, we need to segregate people again." Like, what the fuck? Seriously, gaming has always been inclusive.
You know what this is?
Nobody cares.
This is a guilt trip list. This is what I see. It's a guilt trip
I
list.
wonder out of this is how many I bet it's like 100% of this people took that is their first language was English.
Yep.
Because if you go out of, we got two guys here and their first language isn't English, you go out of that, it changes just the dynamic, just all that changes. Like I lived in Copenhagen. It won't, that shit, it just doesn't happen. You go out around the world, it just doesn't happen. It's just literally this bubble, in probably 2 states in America that are bleeding into other states. Yeah. And then it's slowly bleeding into the UK, and it's bleeding into the minor pockets of major cities in Europe, but it's slow. But it's literally an infection. It's like a slow plague of lotus. That's it. Yeah, it's not right.
I would sooner us just tourniquet off the limb and cut the arm off, because this shit needs to fucking stop. So I'm just gonna expand.
Well, look, the only
now.
people who can fucking do this, right, is black people. Okay,
Yep.
The only people who can call this shit out really is black people, because us saying anything about it, it's like screaming into the wind, because immediately, as far as they're concerned, our fucking opinion is moot anyway.
Yeah,
right?
We haven't got
So
an opinion.
the
because
black people have to fucking stand up and
yeah, but I don't think it
this,
is. I
us.
think even that side of the argument, I think even if they did shout, they're going to get shouted down from the shouters, because they're going to give their opinion, and these people are going to be louder, and they think they're the voice. So even if they get whatever side they think they're shouting for is correct, they're going to get oh no, this doesn't happen. Like you can have this is what 1,000 you said, or whatever it was, 100 club 100. If you had 10,000 black guys going, it's not like that. They'd be like, no, you're wrong. This is this. We've got the facts. We've got the data. You're still wrong.
What do you
it's
know?
Like
You're men.
Yeah.
The thing is,
we need 10,000 black women telling us.
Yeah,
10,000 trans women.
I still think it's
Go for it, Smoo. You're trying to get in.
Sorry,
these fucking people are always living on the internet, and that's where they got all the information from. When you get into the real world, however, it's completely different. Because if you ask some random people on the street about certain topics, right, they will just give you like weird stares and like, huh, what are you talking about? And it's like, yeah, haven't you heard on the internet? The majority of people are like, I'm not on social media. Fuck off.
I'll say something now, and we're all.
The internet is not real.
Somehow,
social media is California.
Somehow, this minority of people, guys, have gained power over the rest of us. We need to just fucking ignore everything that they're doing and just fucking push back on this bullshit. Somehow, they've just completely got power over it, to the point where we can get penalized just for being white wanting to play games. I can personally, hand on heart, never say anything racist towards a colored person. I'm quite well grounded. I haven't got a cut. Don't give a shit about the color of your skin. Don't give a shit if you're gay, queer, or anything. I really don't care. I care about me. I care about my friends. I like to have a laugh. But at the end of the day, these fucking minorities of groups have all the power to then push you down. And it comes back to Status Geek's point that these guys can shout the loudest because the industries have given them power. The industries need to fucking take it back. And the only way the industries are going to take it back is the regular gamers to say, we're not fucking putting up with this bullshit. We're not playing your games.
So the problem is with social media brands, the media brands, they've given them the analytics to actually, if you push that agenda, you get to the top of the list. So if a normie comes in and they're a bit naive, this is the right view. It is because it's at the top of the list.
But you've got manipulation behind the scenes by the of Sweet Baby Inc., Ghost Baby.
Well, even Google,
even Google. You can see Google with as in the way that freaking Gemini or fucking Bard or whichever fucking AI it was predominantly fucking racist. Everything that you put into it would definitely ignore any whites. I mean, you put into the search engine, give me a stereotypical English scene from the 1700s, and it'll be all black people. It's like...
Or even historical figures.
Yeah. But it's not even playing that. It's playing into, playing into people's religion as well. If you're like white Christian, I hate to say it, you're kind of screwed, really. You're kind of
look, right. So look, people people have naturally segregated themselves into groups without actually having to say that we are segregating ourselves into groups. And I'll give you an example.
Leicestershire.
No, no. The kind of example I mean is, you ever walked into an all black bar and gone, I think I might have walked into the wrong bar, and not because like anything bad might happen, but it's just because like this seems to be an all black bar, and maybe this is an all black space where all black people want to hang out. Maybe I should fuck off, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm standing out like a sore fucking thumb here. And so people naturally segregate into their own little groups, but we also go out and mingle in society, and we don't have any fucking problem with one another.
Yeah, I think that's probably different to the age group though, because I remember like, that kind of scenario, walking into the wrong bar in different, Tombi's probably had it, like, being in like the things, and you just walk in, you go, oh shit, and then you're like, oh, F it, let's go. And then you realise it's one of the best nights you ever had. And I think it's like that, like age group now. You got like the, if you're probably under, 25 in, certain places, you're going to be shit scared because this media has told you need to be scared of this person. You need to be afraid. You might be encroaching on their space. Well, no,
they're tough.
You know what? We're both human. That's it. Exactly. We could be the best of mates, but you need to be afraid just in case you either upset them or you do, something. You have to be on edge. You need to be like, walking on, what's it? Seashells all the time.
Seashells all the time. Ickle, you were going to say, given as an example.
Yeah, I've done it. In Brixton, I've walked into a pub, and it has been at least 90% black. Brixton. But I stayed.
And that's
what's the difference?
That's precisely what Jack's saying.
They're people.
That's exactly what Jack's saying. People have segregated, but do you know what? And Stasis Geek is right. How many times have you walked into a bar and you thought, I don't think I should be. Fuck it. I'm just gonna have a fucking pint anyway because at the end of the day, I want a pint. At that point in time, you're focused on the beer. You're focused on having a drink. You're focused on entertainment. You're not focused on anybody's color. You don't give a fuck.
Yep.
No, just want to socialize, man.
Exactly.
Precisely.
And especially since COVID, I mean, considering that the amount of socialization that goes on nowadays is mostly online, and no one in the grand scheme of things goes to a pub no more. I can't remember the last time I went to a pub.
We kind of moved backwards in that regard, didn't we?
Exactly.
Especially. So.
But how many of us can actually afford to go to a pub now?
Well, not smoking.
That's also true.
Not smoking in pubs in 2007. That killed the pub game.
Yep.
Yeah, it did.
Dramatically. I've got a big background in pubs. My parents used to run pubs, so I've worked in a lot of pubs. I've managed pubs, so I know what I'm talking about. And in 2007, when that fucking smoking ban came in, that killed pubs. And also it was a combination of things actually, because like places like Tesco, big chain supermarkets being able to offer liquor at such a low price that you got young girls and young people, let's say, on a Saturday and Friday night getting absolutely plastered before they left the fucking house. And then they come down your bar and they'll have a few drinks there, but they're already fucking hammered, and then they just cause trouble whilst they're there because they're so fucking hammered, and they've hardly put anything in your till.
Yeah, I think it's like that is a very British culture though. That is like mismanagement. I think like when I was in Copenhagen, like where I was in the flats, just for example, like because it was so expensive to go out to drink. So everybody had like a house party. You got like all the different flats. You go out, meet up, house party, have a drinks, and then when it got late enough, you go to the clubs. And then you think, but the clubs were later. You would literally go
much later than nightclubs.
The British mentality is get some Jägermeister because they're like 3 for 2. Neck it as fast as you can. Neck some pints. Go for a kebab at 12 because 1 o'clock you ain't gonna get a cab home. Especially like out of London, you're kind of screwed. Like even
Yeah.
home counties now, you're still kind of screwed unless you're in that area. You're not, like
Agreed.
that. Yeah, it's like, so I think it is very British, like that kind of culture. It's like, you don't really get it around the rest of the world because it's just the way we were brought up. It is like that's been going on for like 40, 50 years.
Yeah, it's not a new thing.
So let's just wrap up with some of this fucking wokey bullshit toxic rating shite. So 78% of people experience toxicity playing Call of Duty. And
No
so
shit.
they've broken it down as racism,
Don't say.
75%. So almost 3/4 of people that are going on to play Call of Duty have experienced some form of racism. Gender discrimination, 67. Oh, you fucking.
I press X to doubt on that one.
Well,
Yeah, unless you
I
disclose
expect
it
that.
and then you say I'm not. How would that ever be a data reference?
exactly. Direct violent threats. We're playing a game.
We're
now
playing
where
shooter.
The goal is to fucking shoot each other.
Duck.
We're playing
Duck.
across
Duck.
on different teams, Smoo. We're playing different teams right now, and we're on Discord. And I'm going to say, Smoo, I can't wait to come around the corner. I'm going to stick a bullet right up your chuff, and I hope it comes out your head.
Yep.
I
It's like,
can
I'm gonna
add
fucking
to
kill
what-
you,
I can add at least some percent to every fucking one of those things in one sentence,
Yes.
Yep. We all can.
just by smack talking someone.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Sexual
That's all
content.
it is smack talk.
Yeah.
It's like
The
poker, you're bluffing, right?
67%,
Getting it under each other's skin.
67% gender discrimination is mostly the baguette word, if you really
Yes,
think about
baguette.
it.
Well, the thing is
100%.
that you look at sexual content and crude humor. You're so shit this game. I'm gonna come around and fuck your mum. That
I'm very
solves the thing
surprised
right
the crude
fucking there.
humor is only at 79% on this
So am
game.
I.
Yeah,
I would swap the 90. I would swap the
literally-
90% from the direct violent threats with crude humor or sexual
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
To be honest,
But the thing is, what they're saying by the direct violent threats is you shouldn't play this game because if you do, someone is going to violently threaten you. Bearing in mind some of the language that they use, that if you misgender someone, that's violence against that person.
only in Scotland.
Yeah.
Only in Scotland.
don't take online gaming too fucking seriously. Maybe
Yeah.
that's might be an idea.
No.
but this is- I think-
Here's one for you. Welcome to the internet. Better fucking strap yourself in, bucko, because this is gonna be a wild fucking ride. No time to be a snowflake. This
Yeah,
is it.
that's what I was about to
This
say,
is
yeah.
the
Being a
internet.
pussy.
This is
It's
freedom
real
of
fucking
speech.
backbone, man.
This is fucking freedom of expression. Shut your
Yep.
fucking mouth. Get over it, or don't fucking play.
Then
It's
that's
that
why
simple.
therapist is a great job to be in right now. You want to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
therapist?
Because
You
Make
can't
hand over
get
fist
out.
money.
snowflakes.
What happened?
So many fucking snowflakes.
Somebody said they were going to shoot me in the head in Call
Yeah.
of Duty, and they fucking
Yeah.
did it. And then I was distraught for weeks.
I got
And then my
murdered in a
boyfriend
game.
didn't go down on me.
I have a simple trick how to avoid all this as well.
Yeah.
You can mute voice chat.
And
Yep.
yeah,
Or you
said
don't
that
have to
in-
engage with them.
Yeah, you said that in the lobby as well. You've
Yeah.
got the option to mute voice comms, so you don't ever have to experience any of this. But are you really trying to tell me that 82% of people that play Call of Duty are talking about drugs?
I never experienced that.
I've
In
never
my time,
experienced
it
that
was a
in
Call of
my
Duty
fucking life, and I've
You
played.
could.
fucking online
I think
games
there's
for
probably
years.
a lot of
Rarely.
weed smokers playing
Yeah.
Call of
Well,
Duty, and they're probably
maybe.
spoken about it over the
Yeah.
airwaves in
But
general.
I
wonder-
wouldn't necessarily say it is the topic of conversation that comes up so frequently that it registers 82%.
No, the only
No,
time
this is-
you're ever going to get that,
maybe
you got
maybe
two
the
mates.
cartel.
You're going to get
Maybe
two
the
mates on
cartel
the
is
same-
communicating over Xbox Live.
Yes, you're going to get a couple of mates in the same forum, might be going,
Able
"Oh
to
mate,
make a
you roll
TikTok.
one, give us one," in the same room.
next drop off, cabron?
Maybe it's the FBI or the CIA doing their
Fucking fast, man.
Yeah.
their drug
Rick-
dealing over
Rick
Call
actually-
of Duty.
It's still deal breaker. You're screwed in Amsterdam or whatever, aren't you?
Well, I'm not around there. I'm not going to go
Oh.
there anyway. It's a
Yeah, you can just
shithole.
pay for it there anyway. But Rick actually raises one of the most important points that hasn't been
Kids.
identified in this rating
Yeah.
system, is the age of the person that said the naughty words or
Amen.
the abuse.
I mean, I'll be honest. I heard the phrase, "Hey, if I'm gonna fuck your mom" more than 20 times in that
Yeah.
fucking game already.
I
More
mean,
than anything else.
I'm looking at this list
And no
of
cap.
games,
No
and
cap.
it's Call of Duty, Fortnite, Minecraft.
Mhm.
Aren't they kiddie games?
Yeah, pretty
yeah,
much.
pretty much.
Well,
Aren't
apart from Call of
they
Duty, maybe.
like the teeny tweenies games?
They're majoritively played by teenagers, I would say.
Yeah, so exactly. What do they expect?
I would love to know where
Teenagers
they
are
pulled the stats
naturally
from.
abusive to each other.
Yeah,
I mean, look at
That's
this.
what kids are.
Direct violent threats, 78% in Minecraft.
Yeah, but I can
No, this
imagine
ain't-
that. I can imagine. No, I can
How?
imagine because
I lo-
it would look right. It's what we've just been talking about.
Exactly.
How have they interpreted this data? It could just simply be like 2 or 3 kids on Minecraft realms
Yep.
smack talking one another.
Mhm.
Have you not heard what the way that like 12-year-olds who are left to be free on the internet sound like? I mean, has
they're
anyone
lost
been
off.
on VR chat?
Oh, it's great.
Right?
Kids are
Sorry, Tom,
bloody
Oh
can
my
you go
God.
back to
That's
the
terrible to each
Minecraft?
other.
Can you go back to the Minecraft one?
Yes, of course
Because
I can, mate.
this is a blatantly and obvious sexual content that you can build in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is somebody just building a tower that looks like a penis. Blatantly obvious. That's what it is.
Oh my God,
thanks,
Zelda's
man,
on
good
that
night.
list.
Or
Mr.
like,
Well, yeah,
Mr.
it's not
Porkchop
like
that
you
we all
can-
know, he loves it. He loves the tower.
Well, yeah, because it's not like you can share images through the chat or anything like
No.
that.
No.
Do you know what I
Well,
mean? So the only thing that you can, the
Oh,
only
you
thing that
can.
you can do is type in the text, or you can draw the picture in Minecraft.
There you go. Yeah.
have
It could
you-
just be like Roman dicks all over like that. You know, that's it.
I mean, if I look at this, like 54% gender discrimination. Well, that's the Xbox audience that plays fucking Minecraft on Xbox. That's a given. Racism, 56%. Well, I'll press X to doubt on that one. And crude humor, 68%. Well, I would say that goes in hand with sexual content, to be honest.
I think it's because Minecraft Alex and Minecraft Steve are both white. That's why it's
Yeah.
racist.
Yeah, okay, maybe. But they added so many fucking characters to that game, it doesn't fucking matter. You can even play as Master Chief or Banjo from Banjo and Kazooie. Doesn't fucking matter.
It would be
I'm the
quite good, this
Mandalorian.
data, is if they're actually playing the game or they're actually
Yep.
watching a YouTuber or another streamer and they're getting it in the chat.
Yep.
I
you
wonder
ever
if
seen
that's
this?
They don't do that.
Have you ever seen this? Where they've recreated, using the blocks and the logic, computer screens that that work. So you can show prom and bobs and vagine. Honestly, people have fucking worked out the logic for building computers, basic VGA displays, and put it into the game.
Yeah, well,
How
because
fucking
you've got
mental
the
is that?
redstone, haven't you? And so you can make like transistors out of them.
Correct.
So if you can make transistors out of the redstone, then you can make a computer out of redstone.
Yep. Exactly. Fucking crazy. But
Awesome.
the only reason I brought that up was back to you can't show prawn in Minecraft. Well, you can if you want to.
You can
No,
kind
but
of.
my point. No, but my point is that no one's doing
can't
it in
share it.
like a live chat.
No.
No one's doing it in like a spoken chat. No
it's not
one's
online.
like. No one's. The only thing that possibly could happen is someone puts a link to their OnlyFans channel in the
On
chat.
Twitch.
That like. Yeah,
I'm
that
just
sort
doing
of
that
thing.
now for you. Okay.
Sponsor my OnlyFans. Wait, hang on. Huh? What?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask everybody in chat. Can you all do me a favor? Can you go online to this? Because I want to fucking dump on this shit as much as we can do. Because I think it's the only way to actually show that it's fucking bullshit. Can everybody go on and can you all, over the next 24 hours, whatever, do a survey of Animal Crossings, and we are going to basically put it hypersexualized, hyper this, hyper that, so egregiously excessive. I want to see if the numbers come out.
Tomby, is GTA Online on there as well? Did I see that right?
GTA Online is on.
Yeah.
GTA Online is
Shocker.
there as well.
Oh,
Again, that's not meant to
man.
be for kids.
I wonder what the scoring is on that one.
Exactly. This game here, fucking not for kids, yet they think that people are going to be non-toxic in it. Ref,
Because we're all
apparently
adults.
Ref says Tomby is about to plug his OnlyFans. Well, maybe one day. But definitely not. You're not going to see my arsehole anytime soon, Ref. No matter how much you pay. So it's all good. It's all good. So I'm just restarting my camera for some strange reason to just shit the bed. There I am. I'm back. Oh no.
In my bedroom, I have a
What?
camera system set up.
In my bedroom.
In my bedroom, I have a camera system set up, and it's 24 hours. And I've just set up a bunch of different fans, and that's what I broadcast to OnlyFans.
So it's your only Jack.
No,
Only
it's just
Jack's
fans.
fans.
It's just
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. That's all I stream.
You can't even click on the GTA one yet.
You get cam girls, don't you? Just sleep now, don't you? They just
Yeah.
sleep. No, like make a lot of money.
Or you get streamers who stand up midstream and just bugger off for like half an hour and let a video run.
Yeah,
Like
but
Mr. Piker.
I'm hungry. And I need to go get my chicken nuggies. I need to go get my chicken nuggies at the end of the day. What do you want me to do?
Hassan Piker!
Fucking Hassan Piker. What a fucking wet lettuce that cunt is.
I'm coming for you, laddie.
That'll definitely be a story for another fucking day,
fucking
because I
love
can't be
that.
asked to talk about that fucking prick.
Hassan Piker!
But-
Coming for you.
Okay, so have we had enough about talking about toxicity in gaming? We don't believe it exists because we're not fucking
It's not.
pandering to this bullshit. So any opportunity, guys, that you have to take this into disrepute, debunk it, call it a load of shit, make it
Californian
pushing.
Society of Magical Melanin Owners.
Exactly. Any
Yep.
opportunity you can, just fucking take the piss out. Whether it's on Twitter, whether it's fucking YouTube, whatever. Do a review of it, guys. Fucking debunk this shit, because it's bollocks. It's the only way we're going to get around it. Right, okay. First episode of this, I deliberately said we'll limit it to an hour. So I think we'll wrap up now anyway. As the weeks and months go on, this will slowly expand. I'll have more people. I'll also approach some of these guys and discuss whether they want to be regulars on it. And then we'll just have a chinwag over stuff and go from there. Future guests and panelists will also have the ability to stream to their own channels. So that is going to be enabled going forward. So Jack, if you wanted to stream it to yours, Stasis Geek, if you want to stream it to yours. So that way you can pull in your own, we'll pull in the networks that way. So we're going to wrap it all up here. I'm going to go round the panel, speak to each person in turn, what's coming up, what you're doing next, where we're going to find you, plug your links and all that shit, and we'll start with Smoo.
Hi, for those who don't know me, I'm Smooth the DJ or Gaming with Smoo. You'll find me usually playing Final Fantasy XIV with my good co-host Tomby over here. Also playing some games with Dealbreaker and the Heretical Nerd on Tuesdays or Thursdays, depending on what the time slot allows. And yeah, just generally, I'm just trying to stream a little bit more this week because I actually have time off work. So you can expect a Baldur's Gate stream tomorrow around the afternoon, probably around 3 or 4-ish my time. So it's like 2 p.m. UK time. I also got some videos coming up for the gaming channel for Stellar Blade, and also a re-upload of my stream with Tomby, Dealbreaker, Wolverine, and also Pete on Helldivers, because I noticed that I fucked up the audio a little bit on that one. So you can expect that one in the next couple of days. And yeah, I'm actually going to do a bit more art projects as well, so you might actually see some different content for a change. So that's all I have, really. And also, Tomby was also ever so generous and actually created a Give Send Go for me, because my gaming laptop is shitting the bed. And yeah, frankly, I probably need a new PC by the late summer, so I can actually play some better games. If you can help out as much as you can, a prayer will help as well. And just yeah. I just want to thank you guys for the awesome support you've given me the last 1.5 years, especially when it comes to streaming. And yeah, that's all I have, really.
Yep, thank you very much for that, Lude. Smoo. Links are in the chat for all of these guys. I'm just posting it. Make sure you pop across to each one of them. Give them some love. Give them some likes and licks and all that stuff, because everybody likes a good lick every now and again.
Yes, sir.
Dealbreaker, what's coming up for you next, sir?
Folks, I'm gonna stream Conan tomorrow. Gonna give it another try to finish up the hunt. It didn't go that great today. But,
It looks like
I'm gonna try it again
struggling.
tomorrow, so we'll see. If it doesn't work out, I'm gonna cut the stream short tomorrow because I need a break from all this socializing on streams. I feel very exhausted.
Yeah.
And I got a question for you guys. Are we gonna play Helldivers 2 tomorrow?
It's Thursday.
Good, right?
Yeah, it's Thursday.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, Helldivers.
I'm down.
Awesome sauce. There you go.
Basically, last week we had to cancel Party Animals because there wasn't enough people. But we're sticking to that schedule irrespective. So Party Animals is again next week. Helldivers 2 tomorrow. So we're going to be playing Helldivers 2.
Hell yeah.
Jack, where can we find you, sir?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at JackTarLad. All my links are in the bio there in the link tree. You can find me on YouTube, Kick, Rumble. Go follow me, subscribe. Taking the week off just to try and recover. Not really on anyone's streams this week. This was just an impromptu sort of visit because you asked. So I thought I'd come and join you for the inaugural stream. But yeah, go and find me there. I also have a Give Send Go which I've just this minute started, and I need £2,000 by tomorrow. And if I don't, then I will start shooting puppies. Okay.
Thank God it wasn't
So
my size.
£2,000 by tomorrow. Links in
Do
the
you know
chat.
what? There's only one response to that, and I put it into chat. Snort. Fucking the DSP snort. Snort. Oh,
DSJ.
the camera's been on all this time, huh? Snort. Fucking dickhead. What a
I need that
fucking
money,
flip.
all right?
Mate, he's
Gonna put a fucking vest on.
He's a degenerate, not Jack. DSP.
No, I am a degenerate, but
Well, we are.
just a different way.
But the thing is, you don't get caught wanking and jizzing in your face on fucking webcam. Oh no, the camera's on. Fucking dickhead.
No,
Anyway.
that's never ever happened to me before. Ever.
Have you considered
No.
blackmailing your audience into wearing a tie for $150, Jack? It's a viable
That's
option.
the latest, isn't it? That's
Yep.
the latest. That's the latest grift. He will wear a tie on air if you give him 150 dibdobs.
Only a
What?
tie.
Only a tie.
Oh no, he's got to wear other clothes, otherwise I'm not paying.
No dress shirt. He's got a dress shirt on, obviously.
Exactly.
I'm not paying some cunt just to fucking dress nice. Do you know what I mean? It's like just do it, bro.
That's like a
Just have
fetish
respect
these
for
people,
yourself.
honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Right, okay. Ickler Pickler, I would say where we're going to find you, but you're going to be anywhere I am. Ickle doesn't have her own channel, guys. She just follows me and basically makes sure that I'm not up to no good. So occasionally, you may catch her in real life over here as she comes in at 4 o'clock in the morning telling me off for playing Helldivers 2. Or a cup of tea.
Hands on hips. Are
or
you
Brandon
still
McKenna.
playing that fucking game?
Yeah, something like that.
That's happened 3 times this week. That's happened 3 times this week already. So
Don't
Helldivers-
say you cunt.
Keep the damn noise down. The kids are asleep.
yeah, we're going to be playing Helldivers in approximately half an hour. Anyway, status queef. How you doing? Tell us where you're going to be.
Oh, well, I will always be in this little box room with my geeky stuff. I'm waiting for the Acolyte, and then I'm going to dump on Disney, Lucasfilm.
It's
So
going
that's
to
gonna
be a
next
fucking gold mine.
It's going to be awesome in a bad way as well.
Mhm.
So you'll catch me jumping on when I can game. I can game. Otherwise, it's midnight as usual. I'm be modding Tom B's OnlyFans. Under it's Tom By. Just let
It's
like
Tom
By.
By.
Tom By.
You've got to get it right. You've got to pronounce it right. It's Tom
It's,
By.
Tom By.
Tom
So
By.
yeah. So I'll be there. If you're over 18, beware. It's really bad. If you're under 21, it's really, really bad. But yeah, so that's where I'll be. there's a lot of fruit involved. I don't get why that is this week, but somebody will be good to speak on that on behalf of me.
I've just put in chat. OnlyFans is titled "The Queen of Some Tombai."
Oh.
Mate, there's gonna be
That's
fucking
it.
dirty
It's
shit.
a winner. It's a chicken dinner.
That is a brilliant fucking name.
It is, isn't it?
There you go. Monetize straight away.
I just for fuck's sake. Oh dear, I have flashes of inspirations, and when I saw your face, I had this explosion within me, Squeef. I just had to get it out.
There you
had
go.
to get it out.
Tam also got a new title in the chat, by the way.
Hair. Is the hair.
Tam got a new title. Where?
Daily dysfunction. Look, she got a new.
I'm looking.
There's a new title.
The Bringer of Cosmo. Oh fuck yeah, that's awesome.
That's a good title.
So we've got a new kitten called Cosmo. He comes up every now and again, and Tam does bring him up for me to show him off. He's so cute. Anyway, right, I'm going to thank the panel. We are going to call it a day there. Thank you very much indeed for being here tonight. It's always appreciated, and especially considering most of these guys, I give them like fucking 10 minutes notice because I was a boob and fell asleep this afternoon. So,
how dare you?
Everybody, thank you very much indeed for chat, for joining us. We'll see you very, very soon. And look out for us going forward. You see you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Why is it not ended? Fucking
Scale still
boomers.
on?
Fucking boomers.
We're still live.
We're live.
Pretend
Yeah,
we are
we're
frozen, guys.